Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, I am reviewing wooden comb versus plastic comb and which is best for your hair growth journey. So with that being said, let's jump into this video. So I have actually never used a wooden comb on my hair growth journey, and I've been growing my hair back for years. And now many of you know that I do tend to stick with a plastic, but a couple of videos ago, I did make a video talking about the importance of choosing the right hair tool, the right combs. And in the comments, I got a couple of people saying that they were using wooden combs. And one of you actually stated that it was like a game changer, or, it really helped you on your hair growth journey. So I said, if a wooden comb is helpful to you, then maybe it might be helpful to me, and maybe it's just something I need to share for anybody watching so that they can get the best results on their hair growth journey. So what I want to do is I want to review the wooden comb on wet hair, damp hair, and dry hair. I also want to give you the pros and cons for wooden versus plastic, which one is better, and then you're really going to want to stay tuned to the end of this video because the results that I got are actually a little bit shocking, and I want to break it down and go over it with you. So with that being said, let's jump into the shower when my hair was wet. Now, before jumping into that section of the video, please vote. Have you ever used the wooden comb? And if you have, what were your results? Were they good? Were they bad? Indifferent? I would love to know. Please leave it in the comments down below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. It really does help the channel, and it really helps to get my videos out there to help other people on their hair growth journey. So once I got into the shower, I do what I typically do. I get my hair wet and then I use some sort of conditioner. Please do not forget to use a conditioner if you are using a comb on wet hair. What I ended up doing was trying the wooden comb first, and I gently went through, and I found that in the bottom half, it was very easy to glide through my hair. But once we started getting to the root, I could feel that it was a little bit more hard to get through. And I'm assuming it's because the teeth on the wooden comb is thicker than the teeth on my plastic comb. However, when I was using the plastic comb, it has a little bit of a pointier end and it was sharper, so it was actually gliding through the roots. Now remember, the roots are where you're gonna have your new growth, so it is gonna be more kinky, more curly, new hairs that have never really been combed through before, especially if you're waiting, a couple of weeks before getting into the shower and detangling. And what I found was the plastic really had sharper teeth, which really helped me to glide through the root. However, once I got through the root, it was very easy to glide through. I didn't feel too much of a difference once my hair was already detangled at the root with the wooden comb. Now on damp hair, when I came out of the shower, please make sure that on damp hair before using either of the combs that you are putting on some sort of oil for some slip or some sort of natural leave-in that does give some slip onto your hair, because you don't want to cause damage, breakage, split ends, anything like that. So I went ahead and used a little bit of the oil, and then I went ahead and proceeded once again with the wooden comb. I actually found that the wooden was a little bit better as far as, once again, just gliding through. It was already detangled, and I think because the teeth were a little bit wider, it was once again easier. But in either case, they were both, like, I would say 9.5 to 9. It wasn't a huge difference, but now on dry hair, there was a bit of a difference, and I'm just letting everybody know, please do not use any comb on dry hair if you don't have to. I really used it for the review, and I really wanted to see if one of the pros, which was less frizz, was actually going to happen once my hair was dry. I found whether it was the wooden comb or the plastic comb, they both did go through, but I did find that the wooden comb was actually heavier, and that's when I probably noticed it, not in the shower, not with damp hair, but when it was dry, I actually noticed that it was heavier to hold on to, and therefore, for me, it was just a little bit more time-consuming, cumbersome, compared to the plastic, which was really easy to just go through my hair. If you're liking this video so far, give it a thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me. So the part of the review that I wanted to share with you that I found extremely fascinating was that when my hair was damp, I actually, detangled it with one side with the wooden, one side with the plastic. I went through with the tangle teaser. My hair was fully detangled on both sides, and I put both of them in Bantu knots, tied it down, and left it like that for 2 days. Then when I went through with the wooden versus plastic, when my hair was dry, the side that had the plastic comb through was completely fine, normal, I should say, how my hair usually looks when I detangle. which I don't do on dry hair, but you know what I'm saying. However, the side that had the wooden comb, there were these Shirley Temple kind of curls. It almost looked like I had a straw curl. You can see that one side is clearly curly and the other side isn't, and I have no idea. My hair has never done this. I've been on this hair growth journey for over 10 years and I've never actually had that happen to my hair by using a comb, putting it in a Bantu knot, waiting for it to dry, and then it having the separation. And then when I would separate it, it would twist or curl into that pattern. It was interesting to say the least. And I'm wondering if maybe the wooden comb would be great for like a sort of like style like that. Like if I went through each section, put each section in Bantu knots and then just took it out like that when it was dry. I wonder if like my whole entire head of hair would look like that. I'm not sure, but that was a really interesting find. I've never seen my hair do anything like that before. And yeah, so look out for that when you are detangling your hair. My assumption is that the gaps and the spacing in between the wooden comb is bigger, so it's not giving my hair a full detangle, full straightening. But once again, I'm not sure. If any of you have had any experience like this, please leave it down below. I thought it was fascinating. But what I want to do is just list you out some of the pros and cons if you are interested in trying a wooden comb on your hair growth journey, because there are some benefits, and then I'm going to tell you my final results right after. So I was looking up some of the pros of using a wooden comb in case you are interested. And one pro is that it reduces static. And I guess that's great if you have hair that is, you know, more maybe prone to frizz and static. My hair is usually tied up or in Bantu knots or something like that, so I wouldn't have really a need for it to be slicked down and frizz free. However, if your hair tends to frizz, and the wooden comb may be a better benefit for you on your hair growth journey. I personally found that my hair was frizzy both ways, but that could just be the way I was using it. I've never used the wooden comb before, so please let me know if this was your experience in the comments below. It says that the wooden comb is actually more gentle on your hair. I didn't find that to be the case, but once again, I only used it once. If you have this experience, let me know. Do you notice less hair fall, less hair shedding, less breakage when you use the wooden comb? Or if you do decide to try it, please leave it below, because I would love to know if you've noticed a difference in the gentleness of your hair. One benefit that I really did like when I saw this was that it distributes the natural oils more evenly, more readily. And I do like that concept, because if you are getting the natural oils, the sebum, your natural oils actually have amazing things in it for your hair growth. What I found was when I wouldn't use a lot of shampoo and I would just let kind of the natural sebum build up for like a week or two, I would actually massage it and try to spread it down my hair just to utilize my natural oils and the benefits that my body produces. So I did like that, as well as it is eco-friendly. Now, some of the cons of a wooden comb are that they require maintenance. And if you do not maintain your comb, you are going to get splinters in them, and it could even split a little bit. So that is one thing that you really want to look into. And the reason for that is because too much water, too much humidity, wood is wood, and it is going to, you know, naturally expand. And that's where you're going to have to be careful that you're not getting splinters, or that it's not causing problems for your hair growth journey, such as breakage and split ends and that sort of thing. Also, the wooden comb is actually more expensive as well. And so basically the plus side to using a plastic would be they're durable, they're cost effective, there's varieties of colors and spacing, whereas with the wooden comb, you're not gonna get the same amount of variety that you would with the plastic, because once again, that natural material of the wood, it's not gonna be so easy to make combs in just any variety, any shape. And so once again, if you want your comb to have a specific look and feel, it's probably good to go with plastic. Now, besides that, I have to leave the ball in your court. Are you going to go with plastic or wooden? Based on my results, based on other people's, read the comments, leave comments, please, for other people to, just kind of get an idea of what they want to try. For me, personally, I would stick with plastic, only because, I've been using plastic for so many years. My hair has grown, it's flourished, and so I'm kind of like one of those true and faithful people. I'll stick with what works. But if you've never used like either or you're just starting your hair growth journey, then experiment with both in, real time. Even if you do half with plastic, half with wooden, and see, maybe your hair grows more, maybe it's shinier, maybe it's thicker. Whatever the case is, give them both a try, and please come back and tell me your results, tell me your feedback, because I'm always into learning more about hair growth and health. And of course, I don't have all the answers. I want to thank everybody who left comments on my last video because it gave me an idea for this one. So thank you so much. So if this video was helpful for you, if you enjoyed it, please like this video, share this video with anyone who you think it might help. And once again, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. Don't be a stranger. Let's stay connected, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.